Footnotes from the Life Application Study Bible. The Pharisees and Sadducees were Jewish religious leaders of two different parties. Their views were diametrically opposed on many issues. The Pharisees carefully followed their religious rules and traditions, believing that this was the way to God. They also believed in the authority of all Scripture and in the resurrection of the dead. The Sadducees accepted only the books of Moses as Scripture and did not believe in life after death. In Jesus, however, these two groups had a common enemy. They joined forces to try to kill him. The Pharisees and Sadducees demanded a sign from heaven. They tried to explain away Jesus' other miracles as sleight of hand, coincidence, or use of evil power. But they believed that only God could do a sign in the sky. This, they were sure, would be a feat beyond Jesus' power. Although Jesus could have easily impressed them, he refused. He knew that even a miracle in the sky would not convince them he was the Messiah, because they had already decided not to believe in him. By using the sign of Jonah, who was inside a great fish for 3 days, Jesus was predicting his death and resurrection. Many people, like these Jewish leaders, say they want to see a miracle so that they can believe, but Jesus knew that miracles never convince the skeptical. Jesus had been healing, raising people from the dead, and feeding thousands, and still these leaders wanted him to prove himself. Do you doubt Jesus because you haven't seen a miracle? Do you expect God to prove himself to you personally before you believe in him? Jesus said, "Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed." We have miracles recorded in the Old and New Testament, 2,000 years of church history, and the witness all around us of thousands who have been saved, reconciled, rehabilitated, and healed by God. With all this evidence, those who won't believe are either too proud or too stubborn. If you simply step forward in faith and believe, then you will begin to see the miracles that God can do in your life and is doing in the lives of others.